Hi there, welcome to my channel. I'm Devin with Freckled Mom. Make sure you like and comment below if you enjoy these projects. When you subscribe to my channel, you will see when I upload a new video. Today I have some adorable Valentine's DIY and gifts made from things I had laying around the house. Let's get started. So here I have just some dollar store mugs, and I'm picking out the colors I want to use and the stencils. Everything's going to be Valentine's themed. I wanted it kind of like cutesy, but not like red heart and pink heart kind of look. I wanted it with light colors and just adorable, you know? So here I'm just stenciling on a couple of hearts, and I had no real idea in my mind what I wanted it to say or, what stencils I wanted to use. So I just decided to start from somewhere, and that was the hearts because it's Valentine's Day. And I'm using just a regular acrylic paint. It's not a certain brand. It's just a basic brand of something I found on sale one time at Hobby Lobby. In the second cup, I'm just adding an X and an O. I was thinking of doing Mr. and Mrs., but this little display I'm making is for everyone in the house. So I didn't want anything too, like spousy because all the kids and stuff. And if they were using, their girlfriends were over or whatever, I thought an X and O and a couple of hearts would be perfect. Now here I have some dollar store salt and pepper shakers. I'm just going to paint on them cinnamon and sugar with my paint markers. And of course I couldn't find one that worked, but I got it to work, and I decided just cinnamon, just to say sin, S-C-I-N-N. So all the letters would fit. And here with the sugar, I started with the G and worked my way out both ways. That way the G was right in the middle. These are mason jars I had laying around my house, and I wanted to add some ribbon to each one. I wanted to do a little bit different for each one. And I had gotten these ribbons at the dollar store, but these are mason jars I just had laying around, for food or crafts. I just have, a bulk assortment of them. And I started with the ribbon on the top, thinking that's what I was going to do. But you'll see as I keep going that it wasn't like the perfect size for it. So I took it off and I started over, but you'll see that in a second. So here I'm starting over again, and I'm putting it on the edge around, not exactly the middle. I didn't measure anything out. I didn't want anything to be, perfect. I just kind of wanted it to be a little haphazard, looking like everything was just kind of thrown together. And there's another ribbon here, a different color. I think this one's actually an Easter ribbon. It's just pink, though. It doesn't have any shapes on it. And I'm just doing it at a different level, just so they're all different. And this one is a little bit thicker. I really like this ribbon. When you see the pictures at the end, look at the ribbons. They're just so pretty. I love them. This one I actually got from Walmart. It is just so pretty. Now I added candy to these little jars. I see a lot of hot chocolate and coffee stations going up, but chocolate is my favorite. I would pick chocolate over a hot chocolate any day. So I am filling these guys up with all my favorite candies, and that one I didn't get enough, so I just filled the bottom of it with some extra Hershey Kisses, and then I filled up the top with them. And they are just so cute, and I can already say that the kids have made a huge dent in them. So here I just have some cookies, and I'm wrapping them up with some baker's twine just for it to be a little cutesy, And down there, what you can't really see, but it's a tuna can that you'll see I paint later on. But I just filled that up with a little bit of brown parchment paper and filled it up with cookies. And this little gold canister I had with those little pink chocolates in it, but I loved the gold. So I just put a little bit of ribbon on it. And look how cute that came out. Oh my goodness, it's so adorable. That love juice is just pink lemonade, but how cute is that? And that's something I got at the dollar store a long time ago. And those are the little baker twine crackers. Oh my goodness. I did put hot chocolate out just so it's actually functionable. And look at that, all that candy and chocolate and cookies and my cinnamon and sugar shakers. Oh, I love it. My little cups, they're so cute. I love all of it so much. It's just so adorable and obviously functional. It's not just decoration. Look how cute they came out. My goodness. Look at all this. I love it so much. That tray that's holding all that stuff is a tray I'm making for a future video. So make sure you check back for that because that's going to be such a good video. And here is my second project. I had made all my Valentine's projects with things that I found around my house. This is a family-sized tomato soup can I had made for the kids one time, and I thought it was a perfect size for this project. I had this in mind, and so I spray painted it first out in my garage, just to give it a little bit of a primer. And I used antique white because I wasn't sure if I was going to distress it, and I wasn't sure exactly how I wanted it, so I figured that would be a good prime. That color you see painting on, I do not know the name of the color. It is one I got on clearance. Somebody had pre-mixed and didn't like it, and I got it for $10, so of course I was going to take it. And that smaller can is a tuna can, and of course I washed it really, really well, and then I just stuck it in the dishwasher just to make sure all the smells were off. And now I'm making, you'll see, but it's a little sign for the tomato can, so you'll see. I don't want to give it away. It's so cute, though. So I'm just cutting it down to size because I want a little sign. And I'm taking some chalk paint. I'll put the name of the paint in the description. And I'm just painting it. And I'm using my heat gun to dry it because I wanted to get these crafts done. I wanted easy, simple, nothing that took too much time or too much energy. And I'm just going around the sides now. And then I'm just going to do one coat of paint. And you'll see, and that is just so cute. You'll see how it comes out. I just love it so much. Now here I am thinking if I should do a second coat, and then I decided not to, but instead just add a little bit to the paint can, the tomato can I already painted, just to give it a little distressing look. And I went a little heavy-handed, but you know what? That's okay. I think it came out adorable. Now I'm going in with my pencil just to write out the saying I wanted to paint. I didn't want to make any mistakes, just wanted to make sure it came out cute. And it just says hugs, 5 cents. So cute. Here I'm just painting the sign with the same color that I used for the tomato can and the tuna can. And I just did 2 coats of it, and I used a very thin brush. And these brushes I got off of Amazon. Nothing special, just like an assortment of brushes. So here I'm painting the bear's nose with the same like pinky brown that I used for all the decorations. I thought it would tie in a little bit, and I really didn't want any bright reds. I was trying to go for, like I said, a cutesy Valentines, but not with red, with, like a Victorian kind of pink. And I think it came out just so cute. And here is the finished product of the tomato can. How adorable is that? I mean, it's so cute and obviously so easy. And I love that color. And I just shoved the little bear in there. He fit just perfect. I had bought in 2 different bears. I wasn't sure which one to use. And these are just some florals. Some are from the dollar store and some are ones from Walmart. These are ones I buy when they're on clearance or just when I'm out and about. And I'm just cutting them up to size, and I'm not going to hot glue them in so that way I can just use them again. And I think it came out so cute. And these colors I chose, light purples and some whites just so to complement the pink that I used. I should have called this Cat's Crafts and Caffeine. You see my coffee and you see Lincoln. He is definitely helping me. Or maybe not. He's being a little fresh, but that's okay. I think this assortment of flowers came out so cute, and the bear with his nose painted, oh my goodness, and the sign, oh, it's just so cute. I love it all. It just comes together so cute. So here's my last project, and you guys know, if you haven't seen in my previous videos, I am loving these no-sew pillows. There's Lincoln again, coming to hang out with me. So these are just some towels that I had from, not even last year, I think from a couple years ago, just some random towels that I had for Valentine's Day, and they were a little bit stained up. Maybe they went through with some bleach, or I'm not really sure. But I thought they were going to be perfect, and they were actually the perfect size for some pillows I had made previously. So if you saw my video where I did my first no-sew pillows, that was that white and blue pillow. So I decided I was just going to cover up the pillow with these pillowcases, and they came out so perfect, and they fit just perfect too. And here I am, I'm just hot gluing the edges, and all I did was fold it in half. I turned it inside out, folded it in half, and I'm just hot glue in the sides. I do both sides of the edges, and then you'll see what I do after. And I didn't iron it before I hot glued, thinking it was just going to be a quick project, but it would have been quicker if I ironed it, because it was just kind of a pain kind of trying to get those edges to line up perfect. So next time, definitely iron it. Now here I'm just hot gluing the edges on both sides because I want to make room to fit the pillow in. If I was going to use stuffing, I would have hot glued more of the edge, but I want to be able to fit that whole pillow in without pulling, the edges of anything and ripping anything that I made. So here's the second pillowcase, and I'm doing the exact same thing. I just folded it inside out. I'm doing the edges, and I'll speed this up a little bit for you guys so you don't have to see the whole process. If you didn't see the video of my no-sew pillows, I'll put the link in the description so you can see how I made those. But here I'm just pushing out all the corners. I did end up ironing these. I didn't film it, but I ironed them just so there'd be no wrinkles when I actually put the pillows in. And I had just enough room with that hole that I made, and I just shoved it in there and moved it all around to get it, as even as possible. And then I just start hot gluing the edges, just like I did on all the other sides. It is a little bit more difficult. It's not difficult. It's just a little finagling with your fingers. You got to push the pillow in, but you'll see. It's not that hard. It's way better than sewing. And I only say that because I don't know how to sew. So I had 4 towels that I was going to end up using, but I only wanted to use those 2 smaller pillows that I had already done. So I just stayed with the 2 towels, and it's just perfect. It's only for Valentine's Day, so it's only going to be out for, a couple weeks anyways. Have you tried the no-sew pillows yet, and do you love it? Or would you rather use a sewing machine and make your pillows that way? Let me know. Put it in the comments. Now, as you can see, what I do is I turn in the edge a little bit and I put the hot glue down, and then I do the same with the top edge. I just flip it under a little bit and try to line up the seams as best as possible, and then I pull tight and let the glue dry. Sometimes you have to go in after if you see a little hole or maybe not enough glue, and just kind of stick the glue gun in there a little bit and, fill it up a little bit and then push it tight again and let it dry. Those came out so adorable, and they were super easy. I love no-sew pillows. And look at my other ones. They look so cute. They look like they were meant to be. So adorable. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making these Valentine's crafts. I have more videos coming up, so make sure you hit that bell and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're inspired to try some gifts and projects for your home now. I'm on Instagram and Facebook as Freckled Mom. Also, you can read my blog about motherhood, sobriety, fun projects, and delicious recipes at freckledmom.com. See you soon.